Everything begins in January 1686, when Louis XIV suddenly falls ill. It seems that it pricks itself by sitting down on a feather which exceeded cushions which furnished his couch. This activated an abscess in the anus, in which it would have immediately been necessary to make an incision to avoid that the wound becomes infected. But the doctors of King, frightened at the idea of laying the hands on the foundation of the monarchy, opted for alternative medicines of type or ointment, which are kinds of cream with fat. These methods gave no results. All this lasted about 4 months, and the royal pains did not stop. Abruptly, by May 15th, the surgeons, frightened to death, suspected the existence of a fistula. It was a general panic. Finally, the first surgeon, Félix de Tassy, decides to make an incision. He invents a small special knife, a real piece of goldsmithery. It was, however, necessary another 5 months to make this small jewel. The operation took place finally on November 17th, and that without anesthesia. 2 other incisions will be needed, the wound having difficulty in closing, so that finally, in Christmas 1686, we can declare that the king was definitively out of troubles. We were able to end the rumors which were propagated abroad, saying that Louis XIV was at the point of death. As the successful outcome of the intervention was known, the prayers were said in the royal kingdom, and the ladies of the house of Saint-Louis from Saint-Cyr, created by Madame de Maintenon, decided to make up a name to celebrate the cure of King. The superior, Madame de Brinon, niece of Madame de Maintenon, wrote then some rather harmless verses, which she gave to put in music to Jean-Baptiste Lully. The young ladies of Saint-Cyr got used to singing this small hymn of circumstance every time King came to visit their school. That's how, one day of 1714, the composer George Friedrich Handel, passing through Versailles, heard this hymn, which he found so beautiful as he noted immediately the words and the music. After which he went to London, where he asked a member of the clergy, named Curry, to translate for him Madame de Maintenon's small chorus. The nice priest ran on the field and wrote these words, which were going to go round the world. God save our gracious King. Long life our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King. Handel thanked and went immediately to the court, where he offered to King, as being his work, the hymn of the young ladies of Saint-Cyr. Very flattered, George I congratulated the composer and declared that, henceforth, God Save the King would be executed during the official ceremonies. And so this anthem, which seems to us profoundly British, would have arisen from the collaboration of a French woman, Madame de Brinon, of a French naturalized Italian, Jean-Baptiste Lully, of an Englishman, the clergyman Carré, of a British naturalized German, George Friedrich Handel, and of a French household, that of Her Majesty Louis XIV. An European anthem, in fact. We can wonder if Louis XIV, not having put itself inadvertently a feather in his bag, what would be today's British anthem?